Hello YouTube, welcome to the second episode of Withering Waves from my end. And we're gonna start where we just left off, and I have to speak to Mortife about the tokens. There he is. Mortife. Inquire.
Sundial, intact as it was.
I'll be doing probably like an hour or so about each one, and then this should be fine. I should be able to catch up to Renacida in no time, probably within like until the end of this patch.
It's not just a timekeeping.
The way that I'll do every 3 days, just to update, just to keep myself some time to relax and get more. And it seems like every 3 days should be fine. If not, then tell me how it is.
We scanned it, and there's a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed.
Impressive analysis.
Mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons, but the foundational theories behind these applied technologies are quite similar. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like.
Shall we go ask the experts in this field?
No need to ask him. I can help you with this. I just need some time to think it over.
Alright.
One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way.
Rover, Mr. Mortife's expression seems to have softened, don't you think?
Yeah, he looks like a purring cat now.
We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling.
And he already started working on it.
It looks like Mr. Mortife needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Sure. I mean, sure. I never really took a look here. Are these just? Yeah, this is just reflective walls. All right. All right. Let's see. I thought it would be bigger, but I never really gone here since the first time. But alright, talk.
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed. You just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
You're not coming with us?
Division of labor is more efficient in getting things done. Besides, I would like to avoid stepping foot in Jiang Li's workshop ever again. The mere thought of that place brings me migraines.
It doesn't sound like a pleasant place.
Considering its dreadful conditions, I can't agree more. How could he choose to work in such terrible condition? It's like willingly playing a score backwards.
I see. Shall we go and retrieve the parts now, Rover?
Alright, okay. Bye. Oh.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortife's description. Though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start.
Bingo.
This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortefi.
There's a lot of things to pick up. You see a shelf filled with assortments of research materials and books, feasible reports on cooking tacit discords, court Santani mystery Morrison tendon joints, along architecture itself, but you can't tell who those are. The shelf creaks under your hand. You try to steal it, and the wood falls apart and breaks on your foot. It's a critical hit. Ow! Wow, that actually took damage. You bastard. A well-used photo album rests on the table. Its cover is slightly curved from frequent lifting through. A single photograph lies inside. Depicts a woman in a white coat gazing at an infant, her face hidden from view, and the picture looks well cut.
I don't think we'll find what we need here.
The unusual device has a complex structure and a groove that can fit an entire arm. It's called to the challenge. As you press your arm into it, you feel something sharp, and it felt a pang of pain.
Please.
Ow. Alright, cool. There we go.
Mr. Mortefi, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in.
That was quick. I'm all
The
ears.
mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
The wave-worn phenomena?
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena, and the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine.
What?
This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
Interesting. The earthly branches represent time. The 4 symbols represent cardinal directions.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use. Now, what kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
The Grand Libraries?
Yes, the large data repositories located in Huanglong's major cities.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
That leaf tweaking a little too much. Let's go find the archives about this sugar pearl.
It's located on the way shelf.
Way shelf?
Mao Cheng Si. Wu Wei. Rover.
That's not the one. Oh, never mind.
There are 2 photos here.
The photo shows an infant in diapers with a slender hand holding a spoon with a sugar pearl in it, directed towards the infant.
If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding, and the formidable tacit discord described here? I believe it is the Crownless.
Do I have a bow? I do.
Over.
I just noticed that.
About
What?
the sugar pearl. Life has never been easy after the lament. But I still remember that sweetness from my childhood. The battle against that epidemic in Zhenzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. With tacit discords ravaging Zhenzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed,
They were heroes.
we owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices. If the sugar pearl points to the information and reports we have just read, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Is it related to your past? Or is it...
Maybe she's trying to tell us something else.
Are you saying that the information contained in the sugar pearl doesn't directly point to your identity? Rover, about the sugar pearl. We have the symbol Wei now. This should go with the time part. But we can't yet solve the puzzle with this alone. Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. It might have something to do with how we got one of the clues.
That's what I thought.
Rover, about the sugar pearl. Zhenzhou was the most recent city established in Huanglong. The mountains of spirits running from north to south divide Huanglong in two. The capital and the 5 cities are located in inner Huanglong, while Zhenzhou is in outer Huanglong. The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found Zhenzhou. Tacit discords were born in the Norfolk Barrens, and their invasion route was originally traceable. However, the emergence of the Crownless changed it.
The Crownless?
The Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself. The hatred of the fallen warriors and the fear of the survivors are the ingredients for it. With the limited information available, some researchers have speculated its connection with the Threnodian.
The Threnodian?
When it comes to the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most powerful tacit discord. The battle of the Threnodian that happened long ago was to fend it off. According to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable tacit discord we encountered.
And it was in the Gorge
Our
of Spirits as well.
sentinel, Jue, manifested before us in the Rover about the sugar pearl.
I'm gonna share my
What do you
thoughts.
think, Rover?
Talk about the
I've
magistrate.
only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, so I can't comment on her personality. But her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Councillor Changli due to the young age of the magistrate.
Changli.
Lady Changli is our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high position in the Central Secretariat, but she requested a transfer to Zhengzhou. I've also heard rumors painting her as a cunning manipulator rather than a loyal servant.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters.
Or maybe
she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... In other words, there are people who need to be misled, and they may obtain these tokens. It seems there may be hidden dangers lurking in Jinzhou. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
Alright, well, time to go to a different place now. Let's see where I need to go.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
You make it sound like I'm old.
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
How did it go for you?
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now.
That's quite a lot. You almost put me to sleep.
It's the middle of the night. Of course you're tired. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panqua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
What do we do now?
Time to hit the hay, obviously. Don't tell me you're planning on some nightly activities.
Bedtime it
You
is.
have a place to stay, Rover.
Sanhua has pretty room for me.
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
No need for the trouble. I know you're there. Pervola and Scar. First residence complete. Let's see how much I'm going to need to level up for it to reach the next one. Oh, what are the news? What's the word, baby? Oh no. I'm nowhere near. Alright. Complete first residence. I don't even know how many. I think I could guess how many of these I have now. I have only 617. We'll do it my way.
Mrs. Padua, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please.
That's one way to wake up in the morning.
What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
Haven't had my first bite yet.
Looks like Bijou's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijou leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker.
Let's not try that.
By the way, now that we've figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen. So it only took us 1 trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
Let's look at the mangosteen
As for
first.
The mangosteen, we got people selling these at the market nearby. We might find some clues there.
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. These fruits are usually brought in by boat. Should we start from the harbor?
Let's leave the city.
The token is guiding us outside the city?
Madam Magistrate gave me the access pass for that.
The access pass may be another hint. There are usually no checkpoints set up in the city besides at City Hall. A pass isn't required unless you have to leave the city borders.
Now, why didn't I think of that? Gotta hand it to you, Yang Yang. It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
Yang Yang is safe with me.
I believe in you.
Without a doubt.
Events. Bad. Voyage begins. So I get 2 of them. No, I just get 1. Alright. Sanhua in 5 days. Alright, cool. Guess I'm too late for that.
We resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our echoes can use them too. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
Yang Yang, did you hear that? Is that someone crying and wailing?
That should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Let's not worry about it, Shizia. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at her.
Bad.
Let me be there for everyone.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
We're not doing
Let me
that.
be there for everyone. As we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
We'll do Rover. We'll put in mine.
I'll do my best.
Put in this next. Now we'll put
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Bijou next. Alright, we're all maxed out at 20. There we go. Bingo. Might as well. Oh wait, chest. Bingo.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills. You there, looking to put on some training? Good training keeps you sharp. The enemies won't go easy on you.
Interesting. Alright, there we go.
The fence at the city gate has been
I leveled up.
strengthened.
Or not. Echoing Marche.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and...
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
The monk over there is coming with us.
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Is it allowed?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access. So, no procedural issues here. Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass. And no one would question it.
Master Chenching?
Sure.
I was trying to remember her name. Chang. There we go. We'll see how long you can use her for. Use her as a character.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Got it.
According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in the Deseret Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him.
Let's go together.
Of course.
Alright, bet. Let's go. Alright. Alright. Well, if ain't that done. Alright, let's keep going. Just go grab this. Bingo.
You don't look like soldiers.
why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. Julian, the one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
I see.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
Interesting. Alright. Where would the other one be? Bingo!
Cherish every game.
Aren't I good with this? I'm gonna go here. Never mind.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
They don't look like soldiers.
I'm gonna go right over here, activate what I just see. Oh, hello. Alright, well, since that's activated, how about we see what's here? Shit.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Stop lying, I saw it.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
Don't let them run off.
I can't move.
Please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
But we ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the Tacit Discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
Time to fight, shall we?
A tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not thieving us all bread and pennies. Hand over your goods or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids. Don't test our patience. Just do it.
Yup, dead. Level 10, that's not as much as mine.
We're begging you, stop!
Why did you attack us when I already... Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Who are you?
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. Tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway. So we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army. But with stuff just sitting around. Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us. Some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
We shouldn't give them any more.
Wait. What I gave them was I used to travel alone when I left my master.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie?
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to...
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside...
Fine. We'll go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
Okay. Trial Resonator has left the party, even though I have her. Bingo! Alright. Let's see how far we can go. There's a beacon over here. But there are wolves. And I am in need of a fight.
Leave it to me. The end has come.
Bingo. Bongo.
Remnants of the past.
Let's get to this one. The remnants of an old village. Oh, hello, little ones.
Banish all vice.
Bingo, bongo. Let's get this other beacon here. Let's get this one. Let's see. Wait, which one does this go? Alright, which one does this cover? Ichi Village, Poison Pass, Talon Valley, and Tarsing Cliff. Alright, so we got a majority of it. Interesting. Renacita. No. Soon enough, I will get all of you back. And a little extra. Alright. Let's get moving. Let's get moving to the next place. Let's get some meat as well, baby. Alright. Oh, missed that. Yellow. Puzzle. That wouldn't hurt. Easy enough. Easy enough. Bingo! Set off the fireworks.
The thorns are blocking.
That's not what I wanted. Hey.
We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon.
Bingo! There we go.
Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
I already did it. Merchants. The first base here.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
Checkpoint.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go. Move, move. What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
Excuse me, one moment please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds.
Sure, leave it at us.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
I see one just lagging back in the
medical
background.
care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
So this is what a real war looks like. I had no idea it could get this bad.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
The wounded soldiers are here. Let's go check up on them.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath.
You don't seem okay.
I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
That's one. This is two.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me...
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me.
No, it's not. Now is not the time for bravado.
That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are.
If I remember, they didn't really have accents. Now they do.
Still for me. Sure.
I don't remember them having accents before. Now they do. I guess they got more comfortable and didn't relines for a bunch of this. Interesting.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please, take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They're our heroes.
They're the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover, where are we going next?
Let's follow
Here are
Master
some recipes
Jinchi.
for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Amazing. Alright, let's go. Beep bop beep boop. Bop. Let's get to activating the next terminal. Interesting. The withering front line. This is until way later. That's for my own time. Personal. It's for my own personal time. Alright.
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Yuwa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Yuwa. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm in.
Do you want to go find JG first?
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
We'll be meeting up with you. Take out the mangosteen.
What are you doing?
What's going on?
Oh. Please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen?
What do you know about the mangosteen?
Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritize bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General Jian makes his triumphant return. And currently, there's only one waterway open, from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. The rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade, and that can cause some issues.
Thank you. Mangosteen. Alright. Ah, there she is. Ah, there it is. There the dude is.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe.
I see. Farewell, Master Chenjian.
I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Farewell. discuss with Yang Yang.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the magazine indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey?
She's giving me a chance to do a certain thing.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think...
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us if those tacit discords break through our defenses, it would be a disaster for not just Huanglong, but for all of humanity. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the borders. I hope they're okay.
I don't think I remember this cutscene. Or I don't think. Yeah, I don't remember this cutscene. The Northern Barons. I think I only remember this. The introduction of General Jian. I think I get to fight as him. The Emerald Dragon.
Follow the Qinglong to war! Bide the time. Tell truth inside. Fear no more.
Oh, Permian's Herons. Incarnation of Destruction.
Still truth inside. Unstoppable. Retreat to advance. Tell truth inside. Wind Rider. Don't you worry. Finale. Fear no more.
There we go.
Tell truth inside. Wind Rider. Tell truth on the side. Time to fight back. Unstoppable.
Nah, you can't beat me. You can't beat me, I got you. There we go. Hearing Yang Yang's calling you soldiers. Ah.
What's the matter? Are you alright?
I had a vision.
I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking to you. What did you see?
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all Midnight Rangers. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away.
But I've never met him.
It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tian was leading an attack against the tacit discords. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away.
It's
the
real?
The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Though we have no idea what it is.
There's something inside me.
Resonate with tacit discords?
Whatever it is.
Rover?
According to Baiju, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords.
Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
Right there.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains.
Echoing March. Trying to take me that long.
As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts to make more sense. Rover, perhaps you can give it a try.
What do you mean? Leaf affected by Waveworn. Lost the manage it. Alright, I think it's F2. Interesting. Yeah. I can equip the item.
Let me be there for everyone.
Let's
Yang
reach
Yang.
farther destinations together.
Swap. Ah. We'll do the Guardian Sword for her. And for you, we'll do the Gauntlets of the Voyager. Let's go to Chisa Village. Actually, no, that might, you know, this would be better. Fast travel. Let's go there, baby. Alright, I think.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And
Drip
now,
shell.
the hatred and pain is so strong in this place.
Bonus. Ah.
I don't even need to concentrate to feel it.
Tacit Discord.
Something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is the tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Banish all vice.
Serenity. Chi lasts evermore.
Alright.
Swift and resolute. I sense the weakness.
Leave it to me.
Administering first aid. Swift and resolute. Moment of rest.
There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. What are you? 3, 2. There we go.
Swift and resolute.
Bingo. Bongo. Ominous star.
I think I found something, Rover.
Alright. I think I'm gonna end it here for now. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here for now. Well, I'll continue to record more other ones and just have these pre-done till then. But I hope you enjoyed this, and till next time.